We often hear that more money equals more freedom. But psychology and economics tell a different story. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, once our basic needs, food, shelter, safety, are met, we naturally start chasing higher desires, comfort, status, and luxury. And with each step up, the costs start piling up, often faster than the satisfaction it brings. So here's a question for you. Have you ever noticed that getting more sometimes makes life more complicated, not easier? It's a strange paradox, right? Let's go deeper. The real price of luxury. Take housing. A small apartment? Simple, manageable, stress-free. Bills, utilities, and minor repairs might cost around $300 to $500 per month. Barely noticeable compared to your income. Step up to a house, and monthly costs rise to $1,000 to $2,000. That includes utilities, lawn care, repairs, and property taxes. And a mansion? Costs can easily hit $50,000, even $125,000 per month, with full-time staff, pools, sprawling gardens, high-end security, and taxes. Luxury isn't just living bigger, it's paying for everything, all the time, and coordinating the people and systems that make it run. Cars follow the same pattern. A small, reliable car might cost $300 to $400 per month for insurance, fuel, and maintenance. Upgrade to a luxury SUV, and monthly costs jump to $1,000, maybe $2,000. Exotic sports cars? Easily $2,000 to $5,000 per month just to keep them running. Driving stops being convenience. It becomes a financial commitment. Travel makes the difference even clearer. Buying a flight ticket is simple. Owning a small private jet? You're spending $25,000 to $60,000 per month. Pilots, crew, fuel, hangar, maintenance. A yacht? A 100-foot vessel can cost $70,000, up to $400,000 per month just to operate. Leisure suddenly comes with massive recurring expenses and constant oversight. And that's not all. Wealth brings invisible costs, taxes, accountants, lawyers, and the constant pressure to protect your fortune. More money means more decisions, more responsibilities, and more stress. And that brings me to something I want you to really think about. Would you still want millions if it came with twice the stress you have right now? Making millions isn't just about earning. It's about maintaining and safeguarding everything you own. Meanwhile, people living paycheck to paycheck may not have luxury cars or private jets, but their lives are often simpler. No huge monthly maintenance bills, no staff to manage or supervise, fewer legal or financial complications, more mental freedom and predictability in daily life. A small apartment, a reliable car, and a steady paycheck might seem modest, but they also come with less stress, fewer obligations, and a kind of freedom that wealth can't always buy. The psychological trade-offs are real. Wealth can bring anxiety, worry about maintaining appearances, and pressure to constantly keep up with lifestyle expectations. Lifestyle inflation is real. As income grows, wants grow even faster. The freedom you gain often comes at the cost of time, energy, and peace of mind. The lesson? Being rich isn't just about earning more. It comes with costs, responsibilities, and headaches most people never see. Sometimes, a smaller life, with fewer possessions and obligations, is the freest and most peaceful you can have. There's a side of wealth most people don't see. The luxury cars, the mansions, the yachts. They look impressive, but behind the scenes, many who had it all ended up losing everything. Not because they stopped making money, but because they didn't understand how fragile wealth can be. Money doesn't vanish overnight from one bad purchase. It disappears slowly, through lifestyle inflation, poor risk management, and the illusion that it will always keep coming. Take some examples.
You might as well say you have it all, but it's still that empty hole that you're trying to fulfill. You spend as much as you can to try to get that satisfaction, fulfill that hole that just is bottomless.
Mike Tyson earned over $400 million in his boxing career and went bankrupt with $23 million in debt.
Money is a false sense of security.
False sense of security. Nothing about it could be a
You
real...
feel invincible with money.
Okay.
Feel like you can't even die.
Mansions in multiple countries, luxury cars, tigers as pets, a private staff of dozens.
From a broke background, 'cause I never really learned the art of handling money as a kid.
Lawsuits, endless spending.
For me being poor, never having anything, for me being bitter, angry for being in prison, it stems from a lot of things.
The income stopped, but the bills didn't. MC Hammer earned about $33 million in 1 year, but spent it on a 200-person entourage, luxury homes, a private jet, and constant generosity. When the music slowed, he couldn't sustain the lifestyle. Nicolas Cage once owned 15 houses, a private island, a fleet of cars, and rare collectibles, including dinosaur skulls. Maintenance, taxes, and insurance drained millions every year until he had to sell most of it. These stories might seem extreme, but they reveal a truth. The higher your lifestyle climbs, the more fragile it becomes. What would happen to your lifestyle if your income stopped for 6 months? Be honest. Would things stay stable, or would it all start to crumble? Every luxury item, every property, car, or asset comes with recurring costs. And when income drops or stops, those costs keep burning cash. What's worse, wealthy people often feel trapped. They can't just downsize overnight without losing their image, employees, or social status. It's like a castle made of glass, impressive from the outside, but one crack, a market crash, a failed business, a divorce, or a tax mistake, and it all starts to shatter. That's why real wealth isn't about what you own. It's about how well you manage risk. Ask yourself, do you have enough liquidity if your income stops for a year? Are your assets earning or just consuming money? Are you maintaining your lifestyle, or is your lifestyle maintaining you? People living modestly rarely face this kind of collapse. Their expenses are simpler, predictable, manageable. But for the rich, one miscalculation can turn a fortune into a burden. The lesson? Wealth without control is a ticking clock. It's not the money that destroys people. It's the illusion that it will never end. And that illusion is what blinds even the smartest people. They stop planning. They stop questioning. They think the flow will last forever, until it doesn't. The truth is, money disappears the moment you stop respecting it. So ask yourself, if everything stopped tomorrow, your income, your business, your opportunities, how long could you stand before everything collapses? Because that answer says more about freedom than your bank account ever will. So now I want to hear from you. If you had the choice, would you rather live a simple, peaceful life with stability, or chase massive wealth, knowing it comes with pressure and risk? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every one of them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.